David Hawkins is not wrong, but there is more to letting go conceptually than if you just read the book Letting Go. So in this video, we are going to break down the David Hawkins ultimate way of letting go, how he let go and surrendered the ego. So to understand his style of letting go, you first need to understand this very important concept, which is distinguishing truth from falsehood. And this is crucial for the experience of letting go. Now, how can you tell truth versus falsehood? This is like another topic altogether. However, the crux of it is that what you can the experience that you are experiencing in your direct experience without any stories. Oh, this happened to me, past, future, none of the stories, yeah? Your direct experience, which you also can call present moment, yeah? Or you could call this what is your direct experience is the truth. The direct experience without the stories is the truth. Everything else is falsehood. Now, when you can distinguish truth from falsehood, that's where letting go actually. A second concept you have to understand. A very good analogy I can give you upon this, it is like a finger pointing at the moon. All the knowledge that you're getting, all the second-hand knowledge is merely a second-hand knowledge. A pointer, a symbol, pointing to an experience. That's what all knowledge is. It's a group of pointers pointing to an experience. Yeah. Now, in this case, the finger is the falsehood. This moon is the truth. You can never get to truth by going through pointers, right? So if you're just thinking how to stop, yeah, they're all just pointers pointing at different fingers. Or another way to understand is when you understand something, that means you are understood how pointers work in harmonious together, yeah? But when you realize something, that's when you actually see the experience. So the process of letting go is a process of realization, not a process of understanding. Even this information that I'm giving you right now is just another pointer that is pointing at the art of letting go. This is not the experience. It's just a pointer and the art of letting go. And your task is to skillfully distinguish, okay, this is a pointer, this is a truth. So how do I distinguish truth from falsehood? Very good question. This is where self-inquiry comes in. And this is where self-inquiry comes in. Self-inquiry is a process of asking questions in your direct experience, and it is a process of investigating, not a process of finding the answer, not the process of like concluding, yeah? It is a process of investigating, and you're using questions to skillfully distinguish truth from falsehood. The person who is the expert in this field, who just crushes self-inquiry, is someone called Jiddu Krishnamurti, which you're going to watch this video next. So in this video, we are going to watch Jiddu Krishnamurti using self-inquiry, dealing with pain, and through the pain, seeing the truth. Analyzing the situation and seeing the truth. Let's watch.
in pain. However I try to meet it, I do not come to the totality of the fact. It invariably remains partial and becomes an abstraction. And the pain continues. How can I penetrate the problem without it becoming theoretic? I am in pain. However I may try to meet it, I do not come to the totality or the end of the fact. It invariably remains partial and becomes an abstraction. And the pain continues. How can I penetrate the problem without it becoming theoretical?
Guy smiles.
Right? The questioner is you and I. The questioner, which is you and I, say, I am in pain. Not merely physical pain, but the psychological pain which I have endured for many, many years. And I have tried to analyze it. I've tried to understand it. I've tried to go to the very root of it, which is the totality. And at the end of my long, strenuous inquiry, I've still the pain left.
So this is the kind of experience that even you would have if you're like following the letting go process. You would still have like the pain, but you don't know what's going on. This is the moment. We're not going to watch the full video, but I'm going to highlight moments of self-inquiry and distinguishing truth from falsehood, where letting go process itself is you're just loving this moment. You're loving the truth of this moment, and the truth cannot have any stories. The truth of this thing, and you're preferring the truth compared to falsehood. That's what I mean by love. Love is nothing but you're preferring the truth compared to falsehood. Now, what is true is the process of self-inquiry, like realizing what truth is by asking questions and experiencing truth, and then preferring that. That is the art of letting go.
And apparently, it's becoming an abstraction, a theory which I'm grappling with, not with the fact, but my appreciation and my investigating has made me made that an abstraction. You follow this?
Okay, so what he's saying right now, he's saying rather than the fact, I've made it into abstraction. When you make something into abstraction, you're thinking about it. Yeah. Now, thinking is not what is. That thinking is just a pointer pointing at the moon. And he's saying the moment you abstract the pain, yeah, you're now no longer looking at the experience of the pain. You're no longer looking at the moon. Yeah, you're looking at a pointer, using another pointer. That's what abstraction is. And he's saying, you follow me? Yes.
Right? I wonder, are you tired? I pain. Pain psychologically means here, I think. I may have physical pain, but I can put up with it. Or go to a doctor, I can do something about it. But the psychological pain, it is a fact.
By fact, he's meaning the moon. Pain is the moon. That is there. That's the truth. Yeah.
I know it as a fact because I have pain every day of it.
The direct experience.
But in the process of understanding the pain, my understanding is partial. And being partial, it becomes gradually an abstraction. So I have a problem now. The pain and the abstraction, which is born out of the examination, which is not complete. I made an abstraction of the theory of it. You follow?
You follow? So you have the pain, yeah, and in the process of understanding it, what is understanding? You're using pointers, symbols, stories, theories that you have learned from somewhere else, yeah. It's not, you didn't come up with it, got it from somewhere else, and they're using that to like understand the situation. Remember, understanding is what? Falsehood. The fact, the actuality of the pain is truth. And to prefer the truth and rather than the falsehood is the process of letting go. And that's why in David Hawkins' work they said be with the sensation fully. Yeah. And this is the problem he's highlighting here.
That is, I have pain. I am wounded. We'll use that word. I am wounded. Hurt. It's pain. And gradually it has become an idea.
A pointer.
You follow? So I have now a different problem. The idea opposing the fact.
The pointer opposing the moon. The truth opposing the falsehood being the idea, the truth being the sensation of the pain itself. You see how stories are an overlay on top of the moon. All pointers, all stories are an overlay on top of the experience of seeing the moon. You see the moon, and then you have all these overlays on top of seeing the moon, which is this ideas, understanding, conception. The process of self-inquiry is recognizing these overlays, and when you recognize them, they won't be there anymore. You realize that's the falsehood. And then seeing what is true. What is true? And inquiring. Investigating, which is what he's doing right here.
I want to pursue all this. Right? Can we go on with this? We are divided that way, the idea and the fact. Or the idea about the fact. Right? See what how we are complicating everything. The fact is there, I am hurt. Then I have an idea, which is I must not be hurt.
That you are experiencing pain, alright? That is truth. Then you have an idea, oh, I should not be experiencing pain. And you think that is the truth. And what we do, we prefer that falsehood and we think that is the truth, and we say this direct experience that you're experiencing right now, this moment, we think this is falsehood. And this causes more suffering. Now, this is a beautiful video which you should watch. And when you do understand self-inquiry, which I'll be making more videos about, don't worry. If this is something that interests you, do let me know in a comment below how you'd like to share this information. Do you want me to like stream it, whatever? Please let me know in the comments below. But this is at the core, at the essence. I can't tell you, because it's such a subtle fact. The idea of making something real, yeah, you're looking at the moon, you're building theories about the moon, and you think the theories are real and not your experience of looking at the moon. Does that make sense? No. And the process of self inquiry is that distinguishing truth from falsehood. And then at the core of it, you just stay with the truth completely, fully. And then the David Hawkins method will start working. That's it for this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.